My father died with thousands of stories. I know because I heard him start them. I remember when I was your age. You know your grandfather once. Every time I answered the same way. Tell me later. There was always a later. Until there was not. And if you are listening to this while one of your parents is still alive, please do not make the same mistake I did. My father was not famous. He never wrote a book. He never appeared on television. But to me, he was an entire library. The tragedy was not losing him. The tragedy was realizing. I never checked out the books. For years, I thought memories would somehow preserve themselves. That one day, I had finally sit down with him. Bring a recorder. Ask about childhood. About his parents. About the hardest decision he ever made. About his first love. About his biggest regret. About what scared him. About what made him proud. Instead, I knew what kind of coffee he drank, but not what dreams he gave up. The day after the funeral, my sister asked me a simple question. What was Dad's happiest memory? I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. 40 years together. And I could not answer. Not because he never told me. Because I never listened long enough. There were clues everywhere. An old photograph with names written on the back. A faded military letter. A pocket watch that nobody knew the story behind. A recipe only he could make. A scar on his hand. A wedding picture with people none of us recognized. Each object asked a question. Each answer disappeared with him. We spend our lives documenting vacations, birthdays, dinner, pets, but almost nobody records the people who raised them. Think about that. A stranger can tell you everything about an ancient king who lived 500 years ago. Yet many people cannot tell you where their own grandmother met their grandfather. If your parents are still alive, do not wait until they become old enough. Start this week. Ask them, what was your happiest day? What was your hardest year? What did your parents teach you? What do you wish I had understand before you are gone? Then do not interrupt. Do not correct them. Just let them remember. You'll never regret recording those conversations. But one day, you may regret never having them. People think inheritance is money. Sometimes, inheritance is a voice, a laugh, a story, a lesson, a recipe, a mistake, a warning. Those things disappear forever if no one preserves them. I still hear my father's voice. Not because I recorded it. Because my memory refuses to let it fade. But memories are fragile. Audio lasts longer. Stories last longer. Legacies last longest. If someone you love is still alive today, call them. Ask one question. Then ask another. One conversation today may become the greatest gift your grandchildren ever receive. One day, someone will wish they had one more hour with you. Make sure your stories do not leave with you. Because every life leaves a legacy. Only some leave the story.